Will AI agents save us? After several decades of rot in our educational system, we are now faced with the necessity of keeping our society going, using large numbers of young people who lack basic intellectual skills. Kids who score poorly on reading, writing, arithmetic, and are addicted to their phones. It's not their fault, but they and all of us will pay a price for it. When I think about how we can deal with this, the main answer that comes up is we're going to need a lot more AI. AI that watches workers and corrects them as needed. AI that does remedial education. These days we have robots who learn by example. In the near future, we may need robots who can teach humans by example. I've been watching the news about agents for a while. I'm a laggard when it comes to trying agents builders, in part because I don't have any personal use cases for them. But of course, there are many use cases in many parts of the economy. Today I perked up when I saw a short clip about the agent tools that Zapier has released. They are no-code tools, which is what I prefer. No-code drastically reduces the difficulty and cost of building agents. Zapier's new AI agents platform embody the promise of accessible, flexible, wide-reaching AI. It lets you spin up digital coworkers, agents that live in plain English prompts and link naturally into workflows across nearly 8,000 apps. These agents act 24/7, monitor live data, fetch and act on the web, and can be molded quickly with templates or guided prompts. The value derives from no-code simplicity, reduces barriers, no developer needed, just clear instructions. App ecosystem/data access, tap into CRMS, messaging, calendar systems, knowledge bases, etc. Agents can retrieve real-time context. Template power plus prompt assistant, quick deployment via ready agents, then refined via prompts. Autonomy and live tasks. Agents monitor, interpret, act, escalate, with minimal human oversight. These strengths mean we're not just automating business tasks. We have a real shot at designing agents that support learning, mentoring, behavior correction, and real-time scaffolding, even for learners who struggle. 5 high-value use cases for Zapier AI agents. Here are 5 strategically powerful, high-impact examples of how you could deploy Zapier agents in education, workforce development, and personal support contexts, leveraging no-code automation to close gaps fast. 1. Automated remedial tutor agent. Scenario: a student submits a written response, essay, math answer, to Google Classroom or via form. Agent role: trigger. New submission in Classroom or form. Action: use AI to analyze errors or gaps, grammar, reasoning, calculation. Generate personalized feedback and a simplified revision prompt. Send feedback via email or classroom comment. Mechanics: pre-built template agent plus trigger. Uses natural language processing and integrated LMS. Impact: offers individualized, instant remediation, addressing deficits at scale in real time. 2. Phone addiction behavioral coach. Scenario: a student's screen time spikes via iOS screen time or a Google Sheets log. Agent role: trigger. Screen time data crosses threshold. Action: send motivational nudges or healthy habit suggestions via Slack, SMS, or email. Log recurring patterns to a dashboard. Escalate if repeated. Notify counselor or guardian. Mechanics: integrate screen time logs, sheets, messaging apps. Impact: shifts tech addiction from passive pitfall to actively manage behavior, harnessing AI for soft skill support. 3rd lead style: at-risk student funnel. Scenario: track students showing low performance across literacy, attendance, engagement. Agent role: trigger. New data point signaling risk, e.g., low quiz score in LMS, missed assignments. Action: create a ticket/task in Asana or Trello. Summarize the risk profile and recommended intervention. Send to teacher or counselor for follow-up. Mechanics, LMS, Sheets, Trello, /Asana integration. Impact allows early detection and alerting, keeping struggling students from falling through the cracks. Fourth parent-teacher summary agent. Scenario: end-of-week digest needed for parent-teacher communication. Agent role, trigger, weekly time roll-up, schedule. Action: pull attendance, performance, behavioral logs. Summarize key highlights, areas of concern. Email formatted summary to guardians/educators. Mechanics: use table/database plus templates. Impact: ensures consistent, insight-rich communication, even when teachers are stretched thin. Fifth formative content generator agent. Scenario: students require practice questions adapted to their weak areas. Agent role. Trigger: identified learning gap via assessment tool. Action: generate tailored practice questions or micro lessons. Populate into Google Docs or LMS. Notify student or teacher. Mechanics: feedback to Google Docs/LMS via Zapier. Impact: scales creation of customized remediation content, keeping learning paths fluid and adaptive. Conclusions and context. AI agents like those from Zapier aren't dressed-up chatbots. They're digital teammates. They observe, interpret, and act across apps, data, messaging, and more, all triggered via plain English instructions. No code needed, templates to start, then you dial up or refine to context. That's powerful. In the face of an under-equipped youth population, these agents could serve as digital tutors, nudgers, content generators, triage systems, and communicators, scaling timely support in education and early workforce pathways. No-code tools are very practical. You don't need to be an engineer. You just need clear use cases and prompts. Zapier Agents puts that power into hands without coding, making it feasible to deploy at scale and at low cost. AI won't save us alone, but by embedding it thoughtfully, especially accessible agentic AI, we can start patching gaps in education, work readiness, and attention support. And in those patches lies a lifeline for the coming generations.